Alright, guys, welcome back. It's Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. We had another no news day today. Price was behaving kind of weird, but we were still getting a lot of momentum. Coming into the day, I had a bullish bias. I was looking for us to seek out the new week opening gap. We haven't tapped into it other than after market open on Sunday. We kind of just filled the void and then dumped, but I was looking for us to come back in and actually have some structure inside the new week opening gap, develop some structure, but today might be more unlucky than yesterday, guys. I took this trade on a 2-minute inversion. We also had just inversed on a 15-minute, so it gave me some extra confluence there. Yeah, we were bouncing out of a 5-minute, inverse the 15-minute. We had break even. We had a clear draw in liquidity. Those two red lines were kind of just like swing highs of a lot of higher time frame LR on the left. We did sweep all that pretty fast. Honestly, that might have been the only red flag for this trade going into this. This was a good trade. This was a great trade, in my opinion. I scaled properly. I took 5 micros on here. Yeah, the hourly candle had just closed. It was right after 10, I believe, and it was looking really bullish, and everything just kind of lined up. I'm not mad about taking this trade at all. I'd take this trade 10 out of 10 times. It's just we got and the final TP on this trade was about 50 points to that low of new week opening gap. We ended up hitting about 49 points. 49 points, and then we reversed. And I mean, it was good. I scaled. I was still up like almost $130 ish. I definitely probably should have left it there, but of course, me. I got a little bit tilted. I tried to revenge trade back into some sort of continuation, looking for that new week opening gap low again, but I'll show it after this. But yeah, it was rough. This trade was it was in macro. You can see me marking that out right now. I had a lot of confidence in this trade. I mean, you can see it moving. It's like it couldn't be more obvious it's gonna hit the low of new week opening gap, and it just fucking dies right before it. Honestly, crazy, like a crazy way to start the week. But at the end of the day, I'm only down $140. So it's like, yeah, it's a red day. Yeah, I was really tilting, but $140 is, in the grand scheme of things, nothing. Especially on evals. Who gives a fuck about that? So I can definitely make that back. It's just a matter of when is this shit gonna stop happening. Yeah. I don't know how I could have secured more in this trade. I feel like I did everything just fine. And you can look at this candle, bro. You're like, I'm like, it's over. I can get off the charts today. And it goes and edges the fuck out of it, and it's like, fuck you, Dodger. You are not getting this trade. And look at that, bro. It pains my heart. Oh, that's so painful. I was like, I was like, come on, bro. And yeah, it just died there. Had to turn up the fucking brightness, make sure I was seeing that shit right. Lo and behold, I was, unfortunately, but you can see me checking. I'm like, we didn't even sweep anything crazy. We are above this entire fair value gap. And what's crazy is this 15-minute. See that big ass Sibi we were above on the 15-minute all the way to the left there? Yeah, 15-minute comes down and closes below that shit. Absolutely unbelievable. And then in hindsight, I realized we just entered like a 5-minute consolidation phase. There, like when I took my second trade, we were just fucking bouncing back and forth, and yeah, I don't even know why. Honestly, I looked at ES multiple times. ES never even touched new week opening gap. So I mean, yeah, I tried to drop down, look for resistance. All of that shit failed. It's really frustrating, but it's all good. Yeah, let me know if you guys know any way to I don't know, just fix something like this. Like, I feel like I've been getting really unlucky lately. I think it might be some sort of a user error, potentially. I'm not sure how. I mean, I don't know. I try to get at least 40 points, so maybe being more frugal with where I put my final TP and then just have a runner for anything after that, you know? So maybe in this trade, I was seeking for that new week opening gap, but since it was over 40 points, maybe I should have just taken 4 cons off at 40 points and left a runner, took a stop loss up to that 40 points after we took it, you know? Maybe I'll try doing that just to secure more of the position. I mean, I was up probably about 250, 300 right before we got edged. Yeah, I don't know. You can see I'm about to get stopped out here. Honestly, in this moment, I was in disbelief. I was like, there's no fucking way that just happened to me. But yeah, it's crazy stuff. And here's my second trade. You can see I haven't entered yet, but I'm like, okay, this is a lot of momentum. We just tapped back into the 15-minute inverse. We also swept that little swing low. So I'm like, there's no way this isn't the leg that goes. And you can see this time I try to aim for about consequent encroachment of this 15-minute inside the new week opening gap here. Not a bad target at all. And yeah, I've entered now, and you can see we get fucked. Yeah, this trade was, I don't know. It wasn't the best trade, to be honest. After that wick down, I don't know. It could have been perceived as a manipulation leg though, like wicking all the way down into that 15-minute again, and then we got so much momentum back up. But I guess we were just consolidating in the end. But yeah, this trade, not the best trade, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Shouldn't have taken this. Should have just taken my win and my little grumpy pants and went on about my day instead of putting myself in the red. But it's these little things that honestly teach you so much though. Just like obviously taking a tilted trade isn't the best. I should have hopped off the charts right away. But that's the whole point of losing like this, you know. Every little failure is going to add up, and eventually it's going to be an accumulation of all these failures that teach you how to perform better and teach you what you should or should not do in certain moments. And today I'm grateful to have learned that I need to step off the charts when something tilting like a TP edge happens that's that drastic. And I was up on the day, you know, $100, that's not bad. I should have been happy with that. Just hopped off the charts, you know, maybe look for something later in the day. Probably not, honestly, but at least if I needed to be untilted first. And I think that's my takeaway from today, is just if something like that happens where it's just unfortunate and unlucky, just look to get off the charts, and take a shower or do something that kind of clears your mind a little bit, because that's just going to make anyone frustrated every single time. Like, getting that close to having a perfect trade and then that shit reverses on you for seemingly no reason, yeah, it's just not the best feeling. And trying to make a trade in that feeling again is just it's going to be a mistake 9.99999% or times out of 10. So it is what it is. There's nothing I can do. I can't go back in the past and fix my mistake here, but I'm happy I was able to take a good trade in the beginning today, and now I know to not trade while I'm angry, or not even angry, just annoyed, you know. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do about it, so I'm just gonna let this trade play out here. I'm about to get stopped out, and then yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you guys had a better day than me, and I'll see you tomorrow.